Hey guys, how's it going? I just want to make a quick video real fast. I just noticed something, and I don't know if anybody else has noticed because I haven't seen anybody talk about it. But where I see a pattern, where I see something that happened, and then other things happened, I tend to draw a correlation, right? Causation doesn't equal correlation every single time, but more often than not, it does, right? I just want to point out how ever since the funding to USAID, ever since that funding has been cut off by Doge and the President Trump's second administration, I just want to point out the amount of peace deals that are now just seemingly able to happen. Just think about that. USAID, which we found out is a government entity that used to hand out money in the name of foreign aid, but we found out during this term that it was actually used to subvert governments. It was used to overthrow governments. It was used for regime change, however you say that, right? It was used for really bad reasons under the guise of humanitarian aid. Let's just go through that path and go with me, right? If anybody watches this, just go with me. USAID funding gets cut off sometime in March, right around there, right? Money dries up because money goes fast when you're in governments and you're in large corporations. Everything goes really fast. It doesn't move slow. When it comes to money, money goes fast. It's just the way it is. They cut off the funding, February, March, somewhere in that time frame. And let's just go through the peace deals that have happened ever since, right? I just put this up on Grok, and you can do this yourself. Everything takes time. Everything takes time. Even without funding, things take time because there's heat, there's anger, there's hatred. There's all these feelings that still persist after money dries up, right? But just run with me. Egypt and Ethiopia, July 2025, last month. 1. Serbia and Kosovo, June 2025. India and Pakistan, May 2025. Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda. However, I don't know how the hell you pronounce that, bro. Nicotine. So this one I'm not going to count because it's not fully there, but it's Israel and Iran, June 2025. That one I'm not going to fully count, but I'm going to give it a 50% there, right? And the reason I don't count it is because, well, we all know that Hamas is a proxy of Iran, same as Hezbollah. And, you know, they're still technically doing their thing in Gaza, right? But even though that's an indirect link to Iran, it's not directly with Iran. And ever since President Trump's administration bombed the hell out of those nuclear facility with those 6 mega buster bombs, everything's been pretty quiet, bro. Right? Everybody was talking about the Straits of Hormuz and the Red Sea and all of those being blocked by Hamas and Hezbollah. Not no more. They just disappeared. All of it just disappeared. Think about that. It all disappeared. Thailand and Cambodia, July 2025. Azerbaijan and Armenia, August 2025, today. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5. 6.5 major peace agreements within the span of 6 months, 7 months. All of them 3 to 4 months after the funding of USAID has been eliminated. Just taking a long pause for anybody that might watch this to just let it sizzle in your head. Could it be that our government was single-handedly keeping war going? Could it be that the reason the corporations, the inside swamp government, the creatures, the Democrats, even portions of the Republican Party, could it be that the reason they fought so hard to reinstate USAID funding was to keep those wars going, to destabilize the region, to keep it destabilized? Now, there's always been speculation, and I'm not saying that that's what was happening, because I don't have the proof, right? Who am I? I'm just some guy that watches a lot of independent content, that pays as much attention as I can, and I'm just piecing things together, guys. Could it be that USAID was the devil disguised as the angel? Three to 4 months after the funding has been cut. Here's something else. The Democrat Party is going bankrupt. They're not able to fundraise anymore. Their fundraising numbers are down so bad. All within 3 to 4 months of USAID and its funding getting cut. No more mass migration. Just disappeared. The protest just disappeared. All the protests in America just disappeared. I hope you're picturing that pattern. I really do. I hope you're picturing it. I hope that you can piece it together. And I hope that it makes sense to you the way it makes sense to me. It's really sad to think that our government, our politicians, knew that every time they gave funding, more and more funding to USAID, that maybe they knew they were assigning more and more money for more and more war, more and more destruction, more and more death. $6.5. 6. Let's just say 6. I'm not going to throw Iran and Israel in there. Not yet. 6 major peace agreements in the span of 4 months after, 3 to 4 months after funding to USAID gets cut. That's all I wanted to come on here and say, man. Correlation doesn't always equal causation, but I think in this case, it very might well be. Thank you for your time. That's all I got.